I used to think that if I worked hard enough, life would eventually reward me with peace, stability, and meaning. But somewhere along the way, I realized that effort alone doesn't guarantee happiness, only exhaustion disguised as progress. You can run faster than everyone else and still be sprinting toward emptiness, not fulfillment, chasing illusions that fade with daylight. That's exactly what my life felt like, an endless race with no finish line, only pressure, noise, and invisible expectations. I was chasing symbols of success, not the substance of it, mistaking attention for achievement and money for meaning. Every time I reached a milestone, the satisfaction disappeared faster than the applause, leaving me hollow yet pretending I was fine. Maybe you felt that too, the quiet emptiness that hides behind productivity, behind every smile that whispers, "I'm tired." I used to believe something was wrong with me, that maybe I wasn't grateful enough or strong enough to feel fulfilled. Everyone else seemed to move forward while I stayed stuck, trapped inside my thoughts, drowning in invisible pressure. Then one day, I stopped running, not because I found peace, but because exhaustion forced me to confront my chaos. I stopped pretending I had it together and started admitting how lost I really was beneath my perfectly curated ambition. That's when I discovered something unexpected. Sometimes the biggest progress isn't moving faster but standing still to truly listen. Life whispers long before it screams, but I had ignored those whispers until they turned into painful lessons disguised as losses. When everything I built started collapsing, plans, pride, certainty, I thought it was failure, but it was a disguised beginning. That collapse didn't destroy me, it revealed me. It stripped away everything fake so I could rebuild on something real. I began again, not rebuilding my career, but rebuilding clarity, rebuilding discipline, rebuilding trust with myself after years of pretending. I stopped asking, "How do I win more?" and started asking, "What's actually worth winning?" That question changed everything. I stopped asking, "How can I make more?" and started asking, "How can I live better?" That shift rewired my soul. Because no one tells you that success borrowed from others comes with invisible debt, debt of comparison, performance, and validation. Those debts silently drain your peace, charging emotional interest every single day you chase approval instead of purpose. I once believed financial freedom was a number, a bank balance that promised safety, status, and endless comfort without fear. But true freedom isn't a number, it's control, the ability to decide your direction without being enslaved by circumstance. It's control over how you earn, how you spend, and most importantly, how you think about money and yourself. Because before money can grow in your account, it must grow inside your mind through patience, clarity, and discipline. I learned this through pain, checking my bank balance every morning, letting numbers dictate my mood, self-worth, and confidence. If it went up, I smiled, if it went down, I doubted everything. I was alive but financially imprisoned. That's not living, that's existing on a leash made of digits, controlled by every payment, bill, and impulsive purchase. One night, I looked at myself in the mirror and said, "This has to change now, not later." I built something small but powerful, a system to manage my money instead of letting money manage my emotions. It wasn't about getting rich, it was about getting ready, ready for peace, opportunities, and the kind of freedom money buys. I called it my smart money formula, a framework for clarity, not greed, for discipline, not deprivation, for control, not chaos. The first rule was simple but revolutionary: pay yourself first, always, no matter how small the amount seems at first. Before bills, before wants, before helping anyone else, secure your future self, because no one else will do it for you. The second rule: track every dollar. Because what you don't measure, you can't control, what you can't control, controls you. Every dollar has a mission, it either builds your freedom or feeds your distractions, there's no neutral spending, only direction. The third rule: invest in growth. Not just stocks or funds, but your skills, mindset, and habits, the true multipliers of wealth. Because money grows only where discipline lives, and discipline grows only where purpose exists. They are inseparable companions of freedom. When I applied these rules, everything shifted. My spending gained meaning, my saving gained purpose, my earning gained direction. It wasn't instant success, but it was gradual control, the kind of quiet confidence that builds unshakable peace from within. My life finally felt aligned, not perfect, but peaceful, because every choice finally pointed towards something that mattered deeply. Of course, there were setbacks, months when I failed, weeks when I wanted to give up and return to comfort. But comfort is expensive, it costs clarity, costs momentum, costs dreams that only grow when discomfort is embraced deliberately. Every time I chose discipline over distraction, I moved one step closer to freedom, the kind that can't be bought. Slowly, money stopped being my stress and became my strategy. I wasn't chasing it anymore, it was following me. Because I stopped chasing vanity and started building value. And value always attracts wealth naturally, without desperation or deceit. I realized real wealth isn't loud, it's quiet consistency, invisible discipline, and the confidence of never needing to prove anything. It's built not in one grand success, but in 1,000 small choices repeated with patience, purpose, and self-respect. You don't need to be a genius to be free, you just need a plan and the courage to follow it. Start where you are, with what you have, and who you are, because progress starts in motion, not in perfection. Save a little, learn a lot, invest wisely, repeat daily. That's the quiet rhythm of people who eventually build peace. The world doesn't reward those who wish, it rewards those who act with patience, persistence, and unshakable self-awareness. Every decision today is a brick in the foundation of your future. Build carefully, because you're the architect of your destiny. Financial peace isn't about earning more, it's about mastering less fear, less impulse, less ego, more clarity. Because money itself isn't power, discipline is. Knowledge is. The ability to say, no, is the highest form of control. Once you master yourself, money naturally follows your command instead of dictating your direction like a silent tyrant. I'm not saying it's easy, but it's worth every ounce of discomfort, because control feels better than chaos ever will. One day you'll wake up and realize your bills don't scare you anymore, they simply remind you of your stability. You'll stop working for money and start letting money work for you, quietly, in systems you built with intention. You'll stop worrying about the next paycheck and start designing your next chapter, one aligned with peace, not pressure. And that's when you'll realize you've won. Not against others, but against the version of you who once settled for survival. Freedom isn't built overnight, it's built every time you choose patience over panic, purpose over pleasure, peace over pressure. You'll begin to measure success not by possessions, but by presence, the ability to breathe deeply without financial fear. You'll stop comparing and start creating, because true abundance begins when gratitude replaces envy and direction replaces noise. That's what I found after years of chasing everything that didn't matter, clarity, finally, hidden beneath my own chaos. I no longer needed validation, I needed vision. And once I found it, money became a tool, not a test. You'll notice your life shifting too. When you treat money like energy, not identity, it starts flowing where purpose leads. You'll attract opportunities, not because you're lucky, but because preparation met patience, and both created perfect timing. That's what the smart money formula truly is, a mindset disguised as a method, a calm heart disguised as wealth. It's not about getting rich, it's about getting real, understanding that stability is the loudest luxury of all. When your priorities shift, your results follow, because energy always flows where attention consistently lives, whether wisely or wastefully. I built my peace by mastering the basics, not by chasing the extremes. Simplicity creates sustainability, not complexity. And every time you choose structure over impulse, you plant another seed of security that will one day grow into serenity. Wealth without wisdom collapses, wisdom without wealth stagnates. But when both align, life becomes effortless and deeply fulfilling. You don't rise by luck, you rise by law, the law of discipline, patience, and unbreakable self-trust. When you start obeying that law, chaos loses its grip, and your habits quietly turn into your legacy. Remember, every dollar saved is a vote for your future, every investment a signal to life that you're serious about growth. I wish someone had told me earlier that consistency compounds faster than income, it multiplies everything you value. Because time rewards patience the way interest rewards commitment, the more you give, the greater it quietly returns. I used to seek shortcuts until I realized shortcuts only delay destiny by trading depth for temporary comfort. Now I play the long game, because longevity is the ultimate luxury, knowing you can sustain peace, not just chase it. You don't need millions to live freely, you just need enough discipline to never be desperate again. That's the real wealth, waking up without worry, sleeping without stress, knowing you're prepared for what others panic about. Money is loud when you lack it, silent when you master it, peaceful when you respect it. Respect your money like a partner, not a servant. It reflects your energy, mirrors your habits, and amplifies your mindset. The smart money formula isn't theory, it's daily practice, small corrections that create monumental transformations over time. I built mine through countless mistakes, each one teaching me that loss is tuition for wisdom, not punishment for failure. The more I learned, the more peaceful I became, because clarity is wealth's purest form, measurable, renewable, unstoppable. And if you're listening now, maybe it's your time too, to stop surviving and start designing your financial destiny. Your transformation won't happen in one leap, but in 1,000 disciplined steps walked consistently toward freedom. Don't wait for perfect timing, it never comes, build momentum, and time itself will start working for you. One day, you'll thank yourself for not quitting when it was hardest, because that's when compound growth quietly began. You'll look back and realize the formula worked not because it's magic, but because you finally worked with it. The smart money formula is more than numbers, it's alignment, it's mindfulness, it's control disguised as calm confidence. I no longer chase abundance, I create it daily by respecting the systems that once seemed boring but now bring freedom. My wealth is no longer about possessions, it's about peace, purpose, and preparation, 3 currencies stronger than any paycheck. You'll feel it too when you stop chasing the next thing and start cherishing the right things already in reach. Because real success doesn't shout, it whispers softly in quiet mornings when you realize you're finally safe, secure, and free. Money won't fix your life, but it will magnify your mindset, so build the mindset first, and everything else will follow. The old you feared bills, the new you builds budgets. The old you spent blindly, the new you invests wisely. That's the transformation, the shift from chaos to control, from surviving to thriving, from existing to truly living deliberately. Start now, even small, because someday soon, your future self will look back and whisper, "Thank you for beginning." And that's the smart money formula, not just a method to manage money, but a way to master life itself.